Making great travel videos that others want to watch is not as hard as you may think. Here are my top tips for making better travel videos. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hi, I'm Grant and I've just returned from an overseas holiday with my family. And of course, being a video guy, I wanted to make some videos to document our trip. But before I go any further, I've put a link here and in the description of this video to a short 3.5 minute highlights video I made of our family holiday. So go there, have a look at the video, and if you like it, come back here and I will give you my 5 top tips for making better travel videos. Number 1, it should mean the most to you. First up, this is a little counterintuitive to the title of this video, but make this video for you, your family, or whoever you share the trip with. It will always mean the most to you and the people that are on the trip. So don't worry about views or popularity on YouTube, but make it for you first. Video is a fantastic memento or a snapshot in time of what you're wearing, what you're saying, what you're experiencing. So always make it for you or whoever you're sharing this trip with. On this particular trip, I was also making longer style or vlog style videos for my personal YouTube channel, but I made this highlights clip for sharing on Facebook for other friends and family and for my kids to show their friends at school. To really capture the best moments of your trip, you'll want a camera on you at all times. For example, on that highlights video I just showed you, that was shot with a compilation of my Canon 80D, which I'm shooting this on, my Canon G7X, a GoPro Hero 3 and my smartphone. Of all those cameras, the one that I used the most was my Canon G7X. That's because it is small and compact. I generally had it clipped to my backpack when I was out and about, so if something was happening in front of me, I could whip it out at a moment's notice and capture video of whatever was happening. For example, I could actually take out the G7X while pulling my luggage, herding the children, and capture video of the moment, which I generally wouldn't be able to do with a bigger form camera such as my Canon 80D. The old cliche about the best camera being the one that you have with you is especially true in these type of situations. While we're on the topic of shooting, think places and faces. For example, in the highlights video you hopefully just watched, there was a shot of the Eiffel Tower and there was a shot of my daughter riding a bike. So in 2 short clips you knew that we were in France at the Eiffel Tower and we were riding bikes. Another top tip, smiling faces make you want to smile when you're watching the video. Try to watch a video of someone laughing and smiling and try not to smile or laugh yourself. Editing. Now comes the fun part of making your epic travel video. Everybody will have different methods or ways of editing, but here's how I do it. First of all, I import all the footage that I've shot into my editing system of choice, which in this case is Final Cut Pro X. I lay down all the footage. Don't worry about the duration of the shot yet, don't worry about the audio or color correction, just put it all on your timeline. Number 4, music. Now pick a piece of music that means something to you and the people that you shared the trip with. Perhaps it was a good tune that you liked listening to whilst you were traveling in your car. Just a word of caution here though, just watch out for copyright on commercial music if you're using it in a YouTube video, as they will sting you for it, or worse still, they might extract the music from your video clip. The music I used in my video was actually a royalty-free clip that I bought on a website called audiojungle.net, and I'll put the link below to that website. The other good thing about music is it is generally short, which will then put a time limit on the length of your video that you will have to squeeze all your clips into. In the world of video editing, just about always shorter is better, which brings me to point number 5. Tip number 5, half it and then half it again. Now go back to your editing software where you laid out all your clips as I said in tip number 3, and then half each shot and then half it again. When I first pulled out all my favourite clips for my edit, it was over 12 minutes in duration, so then I had to cut all these shots or choose the best shots and fit it to my 3.5 minute music track. The average duration for all the clips in that highlights edit was just over a second, and in my edit there was 206 different shots. This will of course be different for each video project you shoot and edit. Things such as what's happening in the shot, or the tempo of the music, or the movement in the shot will often dictate where you can trim your clip or how short you can make your clips. Sometimes from experience, when editing, you just got to get up and walk away. For example, in that highlights clip, I had to walk away from it 3 times where I got bogged down editing or trying to make the clip short enough or fit the music. Quite often I find it's best to leave it and come back the next day with fresh eyes and ears, and then you'll be able to pick it up and get over the hurdle that was stopping you during your last edit. The takeaway here in my long-winded explanation of tip number 5 is that shorter is just about always better, and don't get discouraged if you can't edit it all in one hit. For example, my highlights video clip took me, I think, over a period of 5 days to edit that down to something I was happy with to upload to YouTube. That's it. Now upload the video and share it with your family and friends. I hope you found that useful. Those are my 5 top tips for making epic travel videos that others will want to watch. But as always, and as I said in point number 1, remember, make this video for you or who you shared the trip with first and foremost, because it'll always mean the most to you and to them. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.